They have the mayor. Board meeting, December 17th, 2025. Roll call. Stacy's going to be late. Jill Gibson's here.
Amount of weeks, Julia Renaro.
And Jackie O'Gara is not going to be here tonight. And their student recognition. Mr. Christie, want to go first?
Yeah, sure.
Come on up, front and center. Normally, President Adams has gifts for you guys. We also have a certificate and it's turkey donation turkey for you. So if she comes in late, you're still here to give gift to you, if not, give later. So which makes it good.
Come on up. I'll get you. You have a speech prepared, right?
I told them.
Oh, he did? I didn't know. Anyway, so Miss Gibson's not here. I'm sorry, Stacy's not here tonight, but yeah, she's been doing this for a little while. It's super cool. And I asked the counselors and some teachers for a name, and one of the things we look at is good attendance and good grades. 100% attendance, stellar grades, 4.0. There's not even 4.0 now. What is it? It's like, I don't know how to read it. There's all these grades. There's like 4.0, a 4.57, a 4.8. He's got them all. So asked the teachers to write a few things, and I tried to memorize most of it. And starting with Mrs. Golden, she said if she did not have a prior commitment, this would be one board meeting she would never miss. She spoke so highly of you. Commitment to hard work was resounding from every single teacher. Politeness, every single teacher. It was just super cool. Mr. Weston, Said it also he wished he could be here. You're a pleasure to have in class. Counselor loves you. Everyone in the office when you come through. Super polite, but he doesn't get in trouble, so he kind of flies under the radar. And I saw him earlier in this year. Let me tell him what I said. I won't embarrass you. He said, "Man, you've been working out. You're getting jacked." And he said, "Thanks, Mr. Bixby." He was super humble and polite. And I told his mom that. She said, "Yeah, he goes to the gym every night. He's just such a hard worker." And science and math all said, "Holy cow," Mr. Driver said, "Please stay in touch with us in the school because we know you're going to do great things and we'd love to hear about it." So thank you very much just for being awesome.
Hey, Justin, we get a picture?
Sure. What's your good side? I don't have one. I'm old. Just watch the glare and we're good.
1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Right on, you're next. All right.
That's us.
So, I have with me tonight Van Ryan Fittner. It's very similar, just put it out there to teachers and see who they come up with. They know the students best, and kind of in the nature of what Miss Adams is looking for. You know, somebody that is maybe quiet, somehow overlooked, isn't recognized, on a regular basis. And so Van Ryan, according to Mr. Stout, he wrote the longest, and he's very passionate when he's talking about students. So I'm going to go ahead and just read verbatim what Mr. Stout said. It says, "Van Ryan is a truly exceptional young man who consistently treats both his peers and staff with respect and kindness. His calm, approachable demeanor brings comfort to those around him, and his positive presence is felt throughout our school community. Many may not realize it, but Van," he goes by Van, "has faced significant personal challenges that would discourage most. Despite everything he's experienced, Van never complains. He carries himself with quiet strength and approaches every obstacle with maturity beyond his years. He remains on track to graduate and has maintained after-school employment. Van is a shining representation of AUHS, and we, as staff, are incredibly proud of him. We're confident he is going to do great things in life." And many teachers chimed in with very similar, definitely, everybody thinks he's a great young man. And so Van Ryan Fittner.
Please. Thank you.
Thank you. I do have another announcement because we have some part of this park still legally right out here in the red zone, and we've already covered the gym and the wrestling ring. There's it's like a pewter colored, maybe Honda Civic 8MBP 734 and a black Subaru 9SMX 619. So as soon as they go into closed session, if you can move those. Yep, you're in here.
Hey, Joe, before we go to closed session, one more recognition. I want to recognize Mr. Gibson. Tonight is marking his 20th year of board service on this board. He started teaching here in 1973. I think my older brother had him as a teacher. And I got his admin in 2004. He came on the board in 2005, and just been a great contributor to our school district and our community. So I want to honor Mr. Gibson. We got him a kind of a seasonal gift here, a little Christmas ornament that shows when he started working with the board and AUHSD inside of it. So congratulations.
I'll visit you this year, I hope. Okay, we now have public comment for closed session items. We will have public comment after we come back from closed session for open session and general items. So, are there any comments about the closed session that's on the agenda? Hearing none, we will go into closed session, hopefully be out soon.
quiet. Jonathan's like, we're driving. This is gonna be the first.
I'd like to resume the meeting tonight and start with the flag salute led by Omana.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
3-2. Do I have a motion to approve the agenda for the meeting tonight of the Anderson High School District Board of Trustees, December 17th?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. 3-3, reported board action taken in closed session. There was no action taken today in our closed session. 3-4, student representatives will report on athletics, activities, and academics.
Good evening, board members and Superintendent Mr. Parker. Thank you for having me. My name is Peyton Winders, and I'm a junior at Anderson Youth High School. I'm first going to start off with some past events that I have for you guys. December 1st through the 5th, we started our winter NWEA assessment. December 2nd, we had a school-wide whiteout day. December 4th, Natural Resources class went on a field trip to Battle Creek Nature Area. December 5th, Natural Resources class went on a field trip to Whiskey Tail Nature Reserve. December 8th, ASVAB was given to sophomores and juniors by the Army representative. December 8th, we also had our 21st annual blanket making. We made 67 blankets for youth and foster family programs. December 11th, there was non-academic award assembly, which continues to still be a favorite event by our students. December 15th, Shasta College came on campus to help students with concurrent enrollment, as well as helping our seniors transition into becoming full-time college students. December 15th, we had our Leadership Advisory Board Title I meeting. December 17th, guests joined the Natural Resources class to provide feedback on final presentations. Update, enrollment. We currently have 136 students, 38 freshmen, 23 sophomores, 45 juniors, and 30 seniors. Current events. We were awarded the Strong Workforce Grant to get our natural resources, engineering, and manufacturing pathway started. December 19th, we find out the award amount of the grant, so keep your guys' fingers crossed. We currently have our Holiday Spirit Week going on. Monday was Ugly Sweater Day. Tuesday was Santa vs. Grinch Day. Wednesday was Christmas Cartoon Day, and tomorrow is Holiday PJ Day. December 17th, Ms. Hernandez and students will deliver blankets to the youth and foster family program. December 18th, the tamale fundraiser from Ms. Hernandez's Spanish Club will be completed. December 18th, we also have our holiday breakfast club assembly. December 19th, forestry students will take a field trip to Sacramento National Wildlife Refuge with Mr. Lewis. December 22nd through the January 5th, students will be out for winter break. December 22nd, Mr. Schreiner has coordinated to have our carpet replaced with flooring in room 105. December 29th, report cards are mailed home. January 5th is a certificate of work day. And January 6th, NWA testing will resume for all that have not finished. Recruitment season with our counselor, Ms. McWilliams, will begin January 14th through late February. Do you guys have any questions?
Aiden, do you know how many took to ask them?
I believe all of our sophomores and juniors had to take it. I think we all were required to take them, so.
Do they know the jobs available actually when they go in the Army? Do they go over that?
Yeah, we have Army recruitments come in, they come in quite a bit on our campus actually, and they go over like our jobs and presentations and things like that in our fishbowl.
Do the other ones come too, the Marines and the Air Force?
Yes.
All of them? Yeah. That's neat. Thank you.
Any other questions?
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Lily Jean O'Reilly, and I am the ASD president at Anderson High School. Thank you, board members and district office staff, for letting us update you on what's happening on our school campus. For athletics, boys basketball, we will be hosting the 66th annual Anderson Invitational starting tomorrow through Saturday. If you like basketball, check it out. For wrestling, the Anderson Cubs wrestling team has had a great start to their season. We have a full room of boys and girls. With 2 tournaments under our belt, we've made many wrestlers bring home hardware. Our varsity boys team is currently ranked 13th in the state amongst all divisions. Our girls team is again on track to send 3 or 4 varsity wrestlers to state tournament. Relentless pursuit. FFA finished up last week with their annual Christmas tree sale. We sold over 380 trees this year. We also held our December FFA meeting today after school with 85 students in attendance. After the meeting, we hosted our annual White Elephant Gift Exchange, sharing lots of laughs and excitement for the new year. To wrap up the semester, our members will deliver donated toys to the pediatric ICU at Mercy Medical Center. This is an annual drive that we do, which supports their toy closet for children in the hospital. Overall, the first semester has been a great success. 193 students enrolled in an agriculture course, 35 events and fundraisers completed, and a collective 89 hours of community service conducted. From our chapter to you, we want to wish everyone a happy holiday season and thank you for your continued support for our program. Leadership had a winter rally last Friday where we got to acknowledge winter athletes. We've also been selling candy grams. This includes a Christmas postcard and a candy cane that will be delivered on Thursday. Our next big event is winter homecoming in January. Yearbook. We made our deadlines for the page submissions, and we are now working on a plan to sell old stock yearbooks as a fundraiser, giving students a chance who didn't get ones in the years prior to now get one. Close to half the school has been featured more than twice in the yearbook, and yearbook staff is working hard to keep that up, making sure they all share equality. Cup Connection has partnered with Key Club for the toy drive, and we will be taking all of our donations to Toys from the Heart for South Shasta County. Staff. Our AUHS staff has participated in a Secret Santa gift exchange that spans from December 1st through December 17th. The staff have had lots of fun buying and receiving gifts leading up to winter break. Is there any questions? Alrighty, thank
Thank
you for your time.
Jacob was a last minute fill-in, so I'd like to thank him for being here, yeah, just to be clear. Thank you,
Good
Jacob.
evening, Board Administration. Thank you for having me tonight. My name is Jacob Garcia. I am a junior at West Valley Early College High School. I am speaking on behalf of Emmy Solzer, who could not make it tonight. She is our AUHSD president. I'm here tonight to provide an update of student life and activities at our school. First things first, I would like to mention and highlight our winter sports. Our girls soccer team has been kicking into the season hard. In the Oroville tournament, they were not scored on a single time. Likewise, our varsity girls basketball has been doing the same. They were named the Anderson Tournament champions and placed second in the Harlan Carter Tournament last week. Both boys and girls wrestling teams hosted a dual meet, beating all of Orland High School's wrestling teams this past week. And as we bring in more wins for our Eagles, we are hosting tournaments as well. Currently, we are hosting a holiday hoops tournament for boys basketball with over 20 teams attending. At the same time, our senior students have officially wrapped up their college applications and now they're starting to apply for scholarships. Our administration is updating our own West Valley scholarship list that they handle. It's a great resource for seniors and really beneficial for them to plan their next steps after graduation. Our leadership class is hosting their third annual Christmas carnival. In the Performing Arts Center will be filled with a variety of community vendors, games, and an opportunity to take pictures with Santa. I encourage you all to come down and check out the amazing work our vendors and our leadership class has put in the past few weeks. The event is from 5 to 7, and we're looking forward to the biggest turnout yet. Lastly, this week is finals week, which marks the end of our fall semester. Still, our students are continually working hard to finish their final exams and presentations. We all look forward to a well-deserved winter break and preparing for the upcoming spring semester. That being said, it's a busy and exciting time at West Valley, and our students continue to show a lot of dedication and eagle pride. Thank you for your time tonight.
Mr. Bixby?
Yeah.
Mandarin.
Yeah, they'll be out in January, and we've had we brought in I don't know what to call it, a soil consultant, because they're not doing really well. It's Chad Amon's dad from Shasta Farm and Equipment, whose name is slipping my mind right now. Thank you. Yeah, so he's been out and he's done soil samples and to try and figure out if there's like some nutrients or what that's going on. It's just not a great crop.
Okay.
But they are on the tree. It's not a great one.
And then the holiday event, what date was that again?
Jacob, what day is that?
It's gonna be on Friday, 5 to 7 p.m.
You know?
Not sure.
Yeah, it can happen.
Good evening, members of the board. My name is Robert Flower. I'm a senior at North Valley graduating this semester, and I am here to share a student update from the Anderson OPED. North Valley enrollment is increasing, including students coming from nearby districts. Attendance has also improved a lot compared to last fall. Community Day school is up 6%, Oakview has increased by 20%, and North Valley is up 9%. The number of students attending school at least 70% have increased by 22%. A really cool part of this is that some students who struggled with attendance in the past are now coming to school regularly and are doing so much better. The overall culture on campus feels more positive this year. Students are taking more responsibility for their choices, setting goals, and actually believing in what they can accomplish. Things feel calmer, more connected, and more supportive. Staff can feel the change too, and it's helping everyone stay focused on student success. We've also had a lot of activities that help to build community. During the holidays, we've had Spirit Days, a shared meal, and small gifts for students, which helped everyone feel included. Staff even did a secret Santa, which was fun to see. students are exploring career options through our VR exploration class, where we experience different jobs in virtual reality. College and career planning has been a big focus as well. Students are working on Shasta College applications and learning about different career paths. After winter break, students and families will get help with FAFSA and financial aid for college and trade schools. In the spring, credit checks will help with make sure students are on track to graduate. Our counselor has been very involved with helping with college applications, meeting with students, and hosting a visit from Shasta College. After the break, they'll continue meeting with students and families, checking credits, and starting a check-in and check-out support program to help students stay motivated and get support early if they need it. Looking ahead, Yonder cell phones pouches will be used in the spring to help reduce distractions and keep students focused in class. Overall, our schools are continuing to work toward better attendance, stronger campus culture, and higher graduation rates, and preparing students for life after high school. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations. So 4.1, public disclosure of the major provisions of the proposed collective bargaining agreement between Anderson High School and California School Employee Association. This is a public hearing. If you have any comment on 4.1. No. Public hearing for 4.1.
We have no.
Sorry.
My name's Denise McMahon. I'm the CSEA president for the Anderson Union High School District. And I just wanted to say before anybody makes a decision that negotiating with Mr. Parker this year has been awesome. He sees us not as a percentage, which is very low, and sees that we need to do a dollar amount for classified. We've gone through, I don't know how many just this year. So I'm hoping everybody agrees on our negotiated settlement, and I hope it passes. We're happy with it. We're very happy with Mr. Parker in the district.
Well deserved. You guys deserve it all. Thank you. Is there any more comments? 4.2. Do we have any comment? 4.3. 4.4, the board will hear comments from the public on agenda or non-agenda items. Speakers are limited to 3 minutes, and this topic is limited to 20 minutes.
Hi, I'm Brody Gurney, a West Valley varsity football player.
I'm Kel Springer, junior at West Valley, also a varsity football player.
I'm Aiden Nail. I'm also a junior at West Valley High School. I do play varsity football.
I'm Chase Reed. I play varsity football and I'm a junior at West Valley High School.
We, the West Valley varsity football players, are here to address the board and admin about what is important to us when looking for a new varsity head coach. We have a duty to ourselves, our underclassmen, and the future players of this program when giving feedback about what is best for our future. We want to express our vote of no confidence for the previous leadership demonstrated this past season. We as players have also been on the sideline, not just as a player, but as coaches. We understand what we are asking for. Please think of what we say in this letter when you offer the position to the next West Valley varsity head football coach.
We are worthy of so much more. Over these last few years, we've had to look amongst each other for the leadership needed to survive each season. We already possess the key components to make it to a section championship game. Strong work ethic, character, leadership, a true passion to play the game, and the unwavering support of our community. The high school program is lacking the leadership and passion that the junior program provided year after year. Our hope is to be a part of a program that selects a leader who can honor the program and its past, uplift the community, and build a legacy of excellence.
Our goal is to not belittle the previous coaching staff, but to inform those who hold our future in their hands what our expectations are. If you would like to discuss anything from the 2025 season, we'd be happy to do so in a more private setting. Many of us will be seniors next year and want to leave this program better than we found it. Continuing the brotherhood we've built is our greatest hope, but at the end of the day, we must do what's best for ourselves as individuals. Unfortunately, that means our brotherhood may be broken apart, not by lack of loyalty or commitment, but because some of us may consider moving schools to do what is best for our futures. We are not only athletes, we are above average students and leaders within our school and community. We say these things because our passion for our hometown and school means so much. We want to stay together as seniors to provide leadership for the future generation to thrive at West Valley. I would like to talk about respect. Respect for the game, respect for each other, and respect for the staff. Respect between coaches and players means we have a mutual commitment to trust each other, have accountability, and the opportunity for growth. Respect for our coaches comes from setting clear expectations, holding players accountable, fairly and genuinely caring about their development on and off the field. It means listening to players, valuing their effort, and taking ownership of mistakes. Players show respect by giving full effort, accepting feedback, and responding to adversity with toughness and character. At its core, respect in football is not just authority or obedience. It's about the trust earned through action. Our hope is that the next head coach and coaching staff demonstrate respect, responsibility, and provide a clear long-term vision that helps us achieve our goals on and off the field.
So I have one question. How long have you guys been played together?
Sixth grade, and we've been friends. Yeah, I mean, our whole life, we always played football at recess together, and then we went to fourth grade.
So if you could say one word that you like to see in a head coach, each of you say one word what you want in a head coach.
One that has, care for us and wants us to really win.
Integrity.
Legacy. Value for our community and our players.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nancy Springer, and I have a request of the board in selecting a head coach that you invite a community member to sit on the board. And I do have somebody in mind who is a leader in our youth football program who is really has all the qualifications to help sit on an interview panel and deal with the personalities and has kind of been there, done that as far as the football side of it. And then also on the professional side, he's a CEO. That's what he does. He does personnel. And so I have spoken to him, and his name is Nate Eccles, and he would be willing to sit on any interview panel for the next head football coach. With that being said, he also is invested in this because he has sons that are coming up through the program. He has a son that's going to be an incoming freshman, and then he has, I think, a fifth grader. So he wants what's best, not just for right now, but for the long term too, because he's going to be here like myself for another 6 or 7 years. Because not only do I have a junior, I have an incoming 8th grader, and then I have a 7-year-old. So I want what's best for the community and for our school culture. Do you have any questions?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Do we have anybody else who'd like to speak?
Oh, thanks again. My name is Shakti Gurney. I have a junior that's going to be a senior, obviously, next year and playing varsity football, and then upcoming freshman next year as well. My daughter's 10, so she'll hopefully be going through West Valley. And I just hope that you all truly hear what the boys have to say. There were a lot more kids that are currently playing basketball that weren't able to make it, but did want to be here and show their support as well. They let the boys talk last week or the week before, which was nice. So they were able to tell him their concerns in a hopefully semi-appropriate setting, but it was very nice of him to listen to that. I just, as parents, we don't play for the coaches, the kids play for the coaches. So I do hope that you take their words and their concern into your consideration, because ultimately, they're the ones that have to listen to the coach and respect the coach and honor the coach's call plays and whatnot. And then we can also hold them accountable. If they don't like the coach next season, that's your problem. You ask for a new coach. So they're gonna have to assume some accountability with their request as well. And I think that's part of like the learning and the growing process. But if we can, I don't know how long you normally leave applications open for, but I'm just hoping it's not something that's open for a blip of time, that you guys give it enough time to have a qualified candidate come through, or hopefully a couple candidates. I don't know how we can really get the word out there besides us parents trying to get word of mouth, but our school does deserve someone. And I hate to say it, but if you want to build a school, you got to build the football program. That's awful, but that's how you guys are going to get more kids. And I want to see West Valley thriving and growing. Like, I truly do. I love the Cottonwood community, and I love that school. And I think that building this football program into something amazing is something that can help get it back to what it was. And these kids are amazing. This group of will-be seniors, my husband coached them their freshman year, so I was lucky enough to really get to know them. They play together like something you've never seen. Like, they respect each other. They don't play for personal stats, which is not something you see of young men. They play together as a team win, not an individual win. And so I just, like I said, if you can just hear their words and not say these are kids complaining, because they're not. These are kids just asking for a little bit better. Thank you.
Any more comments? You will move on to consent items. We have 5.1, 5.2, 5.3, 5.4, and 5.5. Do we want to pull any from the agenda?
I move we accept the consent items.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 5.1, 5.2, 5.3, 5.4, and 5.5 passes. 6.1, there were no items removed. 6.2 is informational, review of terms and election areas for members of the Anderson Union High School District. Do we have any comments on any of this? 6.3, board members' appointments. This is informational. 6.4 is informational. 6.5 is an action item.
This is just an annual provision we have to do, so they who can sign the check, sign the warrants.
I so move.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. 6.6 is an action item. So resolution for fixing the date, time, and location of regular meetings of the Board of Trustees for 2026.
So I have a few comments on this. So as you heard, I started in 1973. I was a representative for the union to the school board starting in 1976. And I proceeded to go to school board meetings from that point on. Couldn't be without them after I retired from teaching, so here I am again. And I've been here for 20 years. All the meetings were on Tuesday. Every meeting was Tuesday night. That was for all these years. Last year, the board voted to change it to Wednesday. A lot of were going to change it to Wednesday till we had a meeting like we are tonight. There was someone that would like to be here and had a commitment, and he specified he would like the meetings moved to Wednesday. Well, I'm also part of the Rotary Club, and two of our members have ran for the board over the years. Two of the members have been on the what you call the advisory board for the bond issue that we've had a few times over the years. They would like to be here too, as well as some of the independent board members of the Rotary Club. So it's some other people that can't go on Wednesdays because meetings are fixed. Rotary Club's meetings are fixed for Wednesday. Different other Rotary Clubs are fixed for different times, but they don't ever change. So I'm advocating to switch back to Tuesday, like it has been for 70-some years, so that people out in the community can come to our meetings as they have in the past.
I have a comment. I think the original reason why the request was made for the switch was because the city council meetings are
Correct.
on Tuesday nights, is that correct? And so there was a concern that people would want to attend both.
Mhm.
So I just wanted to state that.
Yeah, and that was, Mr. Hale's one of those people over there.
Yeah.
And we did change it. But there's only so many members on the city council, and we've only seen Mr. Hale a few times, and there's 50 members of the Rotary Club, and they, I mean, obviously our 50 aren't gonna come, but there's 3 or 4 that come quite often. And those things have been fixed over time, and we just changed it out of the blue to make an exception, and I've got a lot of feedback from it about the fact we did change it. I would like to go back to where we have been for all these years.
Have we had any feedback from anyone else in the district?
There's a lot of sports on Tuesday, Thursdays, and we have to have an administrator at one of them. So me, Mrs. Simonson, and we have a TOSA. We split up this time of year. Tuesdays and Thursdays are packed. But I do respect Joe's opinion, obviously. But I'm just saying it from my lens is Tuesdays and Thursdays have a lot of basketball, boys and girls, all 3 levels. Soccer, boys and girls, all 3 levels, or 2 levels. So that's just my take on it.
So how has the experience been since?
I've
the
loved
change?
Wednesdays. It's been, that way I get to work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday night. Well, yeah, it makes planning easy.
Softball, baseball, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Volleyball's on Tuesdays and Thursdays. For parents that are involved in sports, Wednesdays are a much better a day. It was not just about Darren. I also spoke that night. I come to more than 50% of the meetings, and I haven't seen any Rotary members here in the 4 years I've been coming to the meetings.
We haven't been all the meetings because there've been quite a few here.
I don't have like a specific preference, but it is nice to have another day to look over the materials for the meeting. Wednesdays have been working well for me. And it sounds like for the schools, for the games and everything, it seems to make the most sense to keep it on Wednesdays.
So are you making a motion to move it back to Tuesdays, Joe?
No, I wanted everybody to understand what happened when we changed it to Wednesdays. And it seemed to work for 70 years. I don't know why suddenly it doesn't work.
Okay, just because it's an action item, so that's why.
Right.
I had a motion from Julia, but that was where the conversation started.
To approve to keep it on Wednesday, or what was?
Correct. Yeah, my motion was to approve it to stay.
Yeah. That would come on the table, I guess.
Did it be a second motion?
I'll second. On Wednesday.
So all in favor to keep it on Wednesday?
Aye.
Aye.
No.
So motion passes 3-1 to keep it on Wednesdays. 6-7, nomination of appointment of officers for the Anderson Union High School Board of Trustees for the 2026 year, board president and a board clerk. So we need a nominee for the board president.
And it's nominate Joe.
Yeah, I can do it.
Yeah, I'd love to have you as president.
I'll second it. So all in favor of Joe?
Aye.
Aye. Aye. So motion passes 4-0 for Joe. Board clerk.
Whether you young ladies like to do the board clerk.
I'm open, or you can do it.
Just take over for the president when they're not in the meetings. Good, right?
Nominator Joe?
I so nominate.
I'll second. So all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So motion passes 4-0. 6-8, authorization for West Valley Athletic Boosters to sell beer and wine at the Hall of Fame dinner in February 2026.
Good evening. My name is Scott Farrelly. I guess I need to introduce myself because I don't know many of the board members other than Joe. Joe and I used to teach right next to each other back in 1983 at West Valley High School. And of course, Derek is on my cross country team right now, so I know him, but the rest of you don't. I was a teacher at West Valley for 35 years, as well as a longtime athletic director and activity director at the school. And back in 2016, then principal Emmett Coperch and myself decided that West Valley was finally old enough to have a Hall of Fame to recognize some of our graduates at this evening that we put on. And so since that time, we've held a Hall of Fame, and we've been doing it at different venues over the last several years. We started off at Mercy Oaks up in Reading, and then we moved to Wind River. But this year, our West Valley Athletic Boosters, who we kind of team up with for the financial part of the evening, they would like to see us move the Hall of Fame to West Valley High School's campus this year. And so the issue that was brought up was that, well, could we still sell some wine and beer at the venue? Now, I will tell you that the way that this works, it's not a drunken dance type of party by any means. And Joe has been to many of them, so he can vouch for this. It's an evening, a very nice evening, where the inductees, who are all doctors, lawyers, generals in the Army, Division I university athletes, politicians, people to be in our Hall of Fame have to have been very successful once they got out of high school. It's not all about what they did in high school, it's what they did after high school, because our mission is to recognize what we hope that all of our students do, and that is become successful citizens someday in life. And so these are the type of people that are inducted into the Hall of Fame. They range in ages from maybe 30 years old at the very youngest up to 70 years old or older that come here. We have a very nice sit-down dinner, followed by presentations where I introduce the inductee, and then they usually have another person come up to kind of talk a little bit more to personalize the reason that we're giving this person the induction in the Hall of Fame, and then the inductee themselves come and give it a little acceptance speech. So the only time that anybody even has a chance to drink any alcohol would be during dinner, to have an adult beverage during dinner, and then I'll usually have one little breakout session in the middle of the evening to give everybody a bathroom break, and that might be the only time. So not a lot of alcohol is being drunk at this evening, as well as the fact that we don't have any students that are going to be involved in it as well. It's all put on by our athletic booster ladies. They do the serving. And then that's about it. So, is there any questions at all that you might have about this? We again realize that this is being held on a school campus. We're going to be holding it in the Performing Arts Center at West Valley. We had heard that the Shasta Union High School District has done this with events that they've had at Foothill High School and at Shasta High School. So we looked it up, and sure enough, as long as we get a one-day liquor license, we don't have any students that are around at the time of the evening, and that we get board approval, then we could go ahead and move forward with this. So that's what we're asking is for, us to be able to sell some beer and alcohol during that evening. Yes.
Would the empty containers be removed from campus? Like, would you be taking them out, the empty containers with you, not putting them in the recycling?
Oh, certainly, yes, yes. Yeah, we wouldn't leave anything on the campus. That's a very good question, but yeah, no, we wouldn't do that.
And I can attest to what Scott has said. I've been to 10 or whatever, quite a few of them.
Right.
And it's quite a docile event. It's not something, it is, I've seen people drink a little wine at the dinners, maybe a glass of wine when Scott talks too much when he's up front. But other than that, I mean, it is it's a very, very classy event and very nice.
Two of the former superintendents for the Anderson Union High School District have been inducted into our Hall of Fame, Dennis Boyle and Randy Calamino, as well as many. So again, it's a type of evening that it's very, like you said, very docile during the evening. But again, it's adults that are at the evening. They would like to be able to have an adult beverage while they're sitting and eating their dinner.
So it's not an event like auctions and dinner dances?
No, we have no auctions
Things
at all.
like that.
There's nothing like that at all. No, I have a slideshow that we have going up behind them. So we show the slideshow of things from the kids to their adulthood and their accomplishments that they've made. We have tables that are set up where they can put some of the memorabilia on the table. So sometimes the people will mill around and look a little bit at some of the accomplishments that the person did. But yeah, there's nothing else other than that.
My first inclination is no alcohol on a school campus, but I see if there's no kids there at all
Right.
serving or around, because the events I'm used to, kids are serving, like the FFA dinner dance and the
Sure.
football ones and the different things like that. So this is purely adults.
Exactly. The only thing we are going to do is we are going to have what's called the Eagle Maker class. They're going to help make the awards for us ahead of time in their classes. We're going to, the floral department, make the centerpieces. So we're getting the school involved in this event, but not being at it during the actual event itself.
I move we approve.
A second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. The motion passes 4-0.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Scott.
6-9. Review of board policy 5030, student wellness and authorization to administer the local school wellness policy questionnaire. Do we have any questions over that?
I actually have a comment. In the third paragraph, under the board policy, it says in order to ensure that students have access to comprehensive health services, the district may provide access to healthcare services at or near the district school and or may provide referrals to community resources. I'd like to cross out the words may provide access to health services at or near district schools. And then just leave the rest of the sentence, may provide referrals to community resources.
So what page is that on?
It's page 64 of the printed version.
So actually, I can provide a little clarity. Our wellness policy is supposed to be updated triannually, so once every 3 years. Because of COVID happening, and then our nutrition position being contracted out, I'm here this year to say we should update the mom's policy. So my department is under audit this year, and I have until the 23rd to have this updated. You will notice that the survey is on there also. Updating this is just putting us in compliance to get more time so that I can send out the survey and completely revamp the wellness policy, because we're supposed to do that once every 3 years anyway. So this policy that is before you is the one that's been in place since 2017. And then the survey, if you guys can approve it, will allow me to update this policy. So it'll be before you again in February, but updated.
So we're really just approving the survey then, not the policy?
Well, updating the policy allows me to submit it to the state with today's date on it, saying that the policy was updated. But then they're going to give me corrections because we haven't changed it at all. So I'm going to have to send out the survey and then update things that are in it. It's going to go out to parents, students, and you guys will get a copy of the survey too, and faculty, to give input about what they would like to see be included in the wellness policy as far as what we teach the kids about health and fitness and what is offered like in PE classes, that kind of stuff.
So then it comes back to us to approve at that point?
Yes, because then it'll be revamped and it'll come back.
And then
The new one will come back to you to be
and then
approved.
we send it back to them after we revamp it, if we revamp it?
Yep.
So can we remove this part of the sentence?
Yeah, we can
though?
remove that part of the sentence, yeah. Yeah, I'm just letting you know, like,
Okay.
that was a template provided by CSBA. There is another template provided by wellness policy that the state provides, but it just has to be differently formatted now than it was then.
So we're using small school boards.
We are, but this is
Right.
2017, the last time this was updated, so yeah.
So will you get the recommendations from them, from our current small school board association?
No, the different format now will come from, I can send you the link to where the format comes from if you want. It's just, it's actually, I don't know why this level under nutrition, but it comes from the nutrition side of it, yeah.
How has that been since
It's
you
been a
jumped into
joy.
the role?
It's been a joy. No, it has been actually. It's been a big learning curve for me, but it's been really good. I was just telling Mr. Bixby tonight that West Valley, we are up from last year, we're up 15 to 20% in kids being fed at West Valley. So we're up to 50% of the students at West Valley being partaking in the school lunch program. So I have not told Mr. Parker that yet either. So
The kids
I'm
have
super
been
excited
raving
about
about the food.
yeah.
Like they're running, they're like running to get in line.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's cool, it's good to see.
We switched to a local fruit and vegetable vendor, which has just been huge. We've gotten the best produce, so, yeah, it's really good.
And the same presentation that we had last year with all the food being made in-house from scratch, I think it was like 80%, that's still happening?
Yeah, we're still, from scratch. It's not
prepackaged food, right?
It's not, well, it's like partially homemade. Yeah, it's not all from scratch, like back when there were 20 people in the cafeteria, because we can't feed 450 kids a day, all from scratch anymore, but it's not prepackaged food.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you for clarifying that.
Well, I don't have my purse.
So are you making a motion to scratch that one paragraph?
Yeah, I'll make a motion to scratch that, but it sounds like we're gonna have to put it again anyway, so. I mean, we have to make a motion to approve the survey. And that is just in it, it's together, right? They're not two separate items. So then I'll motion to approve the survey, and then when we get to that point, we'll just make that edit.
Do you have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
The 6-9 passes. 6-10 is discussion and action, review sample administration regulations regarding the caregiver's authorization.
So I went through and read it, and I'm voting for number one.
Yeah, I like number 1. I also like the wording in number 2, the first part of it, but the 5C, if we go with number 2, I'd like to strike number 10, notary stamp.
I think, the notary stamp is on the third option, right?
Yeah, I don't know the third option either. It's like, third option's like the same as the second one, but it has another number, 11 as well.
What was the item? You want to strike?
Notary stamp signature for the affidavit review. It just doesn't seem reasonable to expect to be able to get a notary stamp.
Oh, that's on 2 and 3.
And number 3 is asking for the parent to sign. The parent may be not available or unconscious.
Well, that's why I took number 1, it had a notary in it.
Right, yeah. But I like the phrasing of number 2 and 3 on the second one. But I'm fine with number 1 too. We don't want to strike anything.
I like both of them also.
Did you have a preference?
Number 2.
I'll motion to approve 1, option
Okay,
1.
yeah, second.
All in favor to approve option 1?
Aye.
Aye.
Yeah.
Option 1 passes. 611, agreement with Apogee. I think, Mr. Parker, you went over that at our last meeting.
Yeah, we went over it last meeting, in order to get the 3-year contract and to have them agree to buy us out of our current website, I had to sign the agreement already. It's under the threshold, I can legally sign it, but I still want you guys to approve it though.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
611 passes. 612, 11 and 12-month employee calendars for the 26-27 school year.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 612 passes. 613, I haven't asked, is there any public comment on this before we take action?
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Julia, did you vote too? No, I just didn't hear you, sorry.
Like walking here. Probably block.
613 passes.
I'll sit back like this.
614, any comment before we motion?
Denise liked it too much, I don't know.
Come on, Joe, we used to work together.
It's hard because people always say we need to pay classified more, but we can't just say it, they have to come at us. And
I so move.
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
614 passes. 615 is informational.
Yeah, so, I don't know if you felt the ground quake or heard the fireworks go off, but on November 13th, the California dashboard was revealed for 24, 25 testing sites. And so what I wanted to share with you is some great news, and this is the district report that you have available to you. And if you just for a brief review on this, English language arts across the district went up 32.7%, 32.7 points. In math, we went up 15.5 points. In science, 6.4 points. Our English language progress indicator, or what we refer to as the LP, went up 2.8%. The college and career readiness indicator, and that is both college and career readiness, is up 3.1%. Our grad rate
went up 2.3%. The only little hiccup would have been the suspension rate, which really was maintained. And I think that shows the great work that's happening in the classrooms. I think it's the focus that's happening on the school sites, and it's the kids that are really buying in and taking this test seriously.
I think that's the first time I've ever seen them all go up.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, and portrays great things for the future. Let's keep it rolling. I know Scott's very competitive. So, I teased him, Mr. Mason did a great job last year on the instructional stuff. You got some big shoes to fill, but we already have some strategies set in place that we think are going to get some more growth.
So did that count our seniors last year that graduated?
Juniors last year. Largely our juniors, where you get to see some of the seniors is in that college and career readiness indicator. You'll pick up with the CTE completers. It's not just that they complete a CTE pathway, they also have to do something else, and that could be take a college course outside of the pathway. It could be that they scored a 3 on the math or the English, or maybe they scored a 2 on both math and English. Then they're counted on that CCI. So it's a little more complex, state of California.
Okay.
There could be a handful of seniors on the science band too. You take a once-year high school career, if any kids came in from out of state, or other district hadn't taken it yet, we have to cap it included. And then, of course, the suspension indicator is for all students. That's 9 through 12. Those are students that are suspended at least once.
616, annual and 5-year developer fee report.
Motion to approve.
Wasn't action.
Yep. Action.
It is action.
Informational.
No, it's action.
Oh, 616, I think that was 615.
I second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 616 passes.
I thought you were going to talk.
No, we passed it.
No, I know.
I was ready for it.
You had questions.
I was fascinated.
It's too good.
You think we're getting through this, Joe. 617, resolution regarding the accounting of developer fees. We passed that. 618, first interim report and resolution for budget adjustments. Now it's Jim.
Wait a second. You passed 616.
617.
17 separately.
Oh, that's right. Resolution regarding, I was trying to rush that one.
I move to approve. 616. Or
617.
617. I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
617 passes.
There.
There we go. Yeah. Now we're in budget. 618, first interim report and resolution for budget adjustments. Guys have any questions for Jenny?
Any questions? No questions, no, it's a good job. I appreciate your report.
Thank you.
Very thorough and easy to understand and read.
Thank you.
A motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. So 7-1. I don't think we have anyone here to comment on that anymore. 7-2, Mr.
Yeah,
President.
in the October meeting, Trustee Bernaro was wanting to add some parent resources tabs on our website. And Mrs. Bullock has been working on that. They're currently up on our district website for sure. And what other website was that?
Or Sally Anderson. I think you took in, I think alternate hasn't confirmed, but I didn't.
Okay, so they should be up on the fall site pretty quickly. Yeah. And if you want to, you can look on those and need to add anything else, we can always add them to it later.
Okay.
It's under the parent resources tab.
Okay.
Other than that, I would like to thank CTA and CSEA for negotiations this year. It went very well. I'm happy to have a 2-year contract. I truly think the staff is happy right now, which is good. And I think we're going to be competitive in the job market for future teachers.
I'm happy to see the boy graduating. Ask him his best memory or any advice he has, but I don't want to put him on the spot.
I'm almost positive he's gonna be our student of the month, so he'll be back next board meeting. You
Okay.
can ask him then.
It was just neat to see the growth. You could, it's the confidence. I wanted to see what he's planning on doing. So, but I didn't want him to feel uncomfortable, so.
He was super nervous.
I was this close to asking, I was like, oh, I don't want to make him too nervous, so. It's just great to see that. You could tell he was proud of himself, so I like that. I love seeing what you're doing with the school and everything. You're getting all the components in there, and the kids will feel it, and it'll just grow. So it's neat to see. So, Joe, I get to pass this on to you. Congratulations. Right when I figure out how to run a meeting, it only took me
Doing good.
12 months.
Doing good.
You did awesome. Yeah, you're great.
So I'm pretty excited. First time I've seen in a long time a 2-year contract. And that's wonderful. It takes away from a lot of time that teachers and administrators spend fighting over different, I can't say fight, discussing different ideas. And so that's really wonderful. Our district has come to this. Good point. And I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
You know. Yeah, congratulations on 20 years.
Thank you. Thank you.
Say thank you for everyone that showed up. Super proud of the students that came to give feedback. I know that's really hard. And just thank you so much to all of you guys who are out there in the trenches doing the hard work every single day. We really appreciate you guys. Happy New Year.
So, meeting adjourned.
Everybody's got a sign tonight.
Yes, please. Justin, I have a question, so